Hello and welcome to this episode of Storm King's Thunder. My name is John Girdbed, and I'm Final Boss Fight's resident Dungeon Master. We rejoin the action as those left behind after the death of Briar investigate the rest of the Cloud Giant Castle and ensure that they are the sole inhabitants. It doesn't look like anything's here.
No.
Well, do we head up or do we head across the bridge to the gatehouse or?
We want to get control of the castle. We've not seen that yet. So...
I would assume up for that.
Up.
Up we go then.
Up we go. And... I mean, if you want, I can get you all up there on my back.
I tell Maud to stay with Briar.
I will stay here. This makes it easier for me to voice only one character at a time.
There you go.
Maud says for some reason. You're not sure what he's talking about.
I think your husband's gone crazy.
Jaghol looks at you. Jaghol looks at Caelynn and says, "Wait, you're married?"
Wait. So, yeah, I stoop to let them on and then...
Let me find where the map is.
Then fly
Like a
up.
flyer.
Here it is. You grab hold of Fenthwick, and Fenthwick lifts you up to this level. And let's put you down here. You're over here now.
Any baddies?
You don't see any. The roof of this main keep has a lush green lawn surrounding a squat stone building. A 3-story tower with a conical rooftop juts upwards and outwards over here. Oh, blimey. No, don't destroy that. Raising up another 120 feet into the air. Trees and shrubs sprout from the ground here and there. There are another 3 telescopes on this level.
Kane's immediately gone straight to it. She's like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm gonna get to...
There is a wrought iron staircase here that descends back down into the lower levels.
Possibly the regular way up.
Sean.
Yes.
Actually, all 3 of you. Can you
Yeah.
all make me perception checks?
Perception check 18.
Alright,
That's
give
a
me second.
performance check.
Performance check.
His performance
Okay,
was...
He's far too busy
7.
dancing to notice whatever he is trying
I'm
to notice.
Fenthwick. From your draconic vantage, you can just see the last... It's not rained since you've been up here. It is not precipitated. And yet there are a number of oddly specific puddles on the battlement at regular intervals. They look like they've been drying for a day or so.
Well, that's interesting. I would go. I shall go.
Don't walk into it.
Sorry, what was that, Tanny?
Don't walk into a trap.
You've walked into a door at the moment.
Yeah, I meant like, cause I've like walked through it completely. I thought maybe I might have walked into a trap or something.
I kind of put my finger in the water and kind of investigate it, but I'm assuming it's just fucking water.
Yeah, it's there's not really water, there's just like a wet patch. As if there was water here recently that has evaporated, but like still is staining the rock.
Odd. Don't think there's anything I can really gain from that, but so I leave it. I don't think there's anything I can really garner from that.
Would you like to follow Caelynn through the door that they are at? Or are you going to make an argument for the other door?
I shall. I think we should stick together. And if she wants to go through this one, then
She seemed like that's a good place. So
Okay. No. There we go. You open the door, and I have a handout.
There appears to be a hall of masks.
This is a hall of masks.
I like that.
The walls of this room are festooned with masks. There are about, from quick count, about 50 or so of them. They each capture a different specific mood or emotion. There is no single, like, each of the masks is a unique style. It doesn't look like whoever collected these masks had one person making them. There are also spaces for more masks to be placed in the room.
Well, fuck this room.
room in particular. Maybe there's still.
Is there anything else in the room that kind of speaks out, or is it just an odd mask-filled room of maskiness?
It is an odd mask-filled room of maskiness. There's, as I say, about 50 masks, each one capturing a particular emotion. Joy, melancholy, sorrow, anger. As you look around the room, there is literally a mask for pretty much any emotion. Like, this is very oddly, like, there's one in the corner for slight annoyance at dinner not being served quite right. You didn't know that that was such a specific emotion, but
Yeah,
it's
pretty specific room.
very, very specific masks, and there is space for the collection to be added to. Do you guys want to make me a quick... Would that be history? Would that be general knowledge? What's the role for general knowledge information? Probably intelligence.
Just intelligence, straight intelligence.
Yeah, just give me a straight intelligence roll.
It was +2.
Oh, go Jaghol.
18.
Oh,
19.
you guys are all feeling pretty damn smart.
Brains.
You all, as you're looking around the room, you all collectively remember that masks are popular among Cloud Giant nobles. There is a certain feeling. There's a certain... it is impolite or below them to show their own emotions on their face. So they...
Must do it.
they collect the masks, and then whichever emotions they are feeling at the time, they switch the masks out.
That's very complicated.
It's a little bit weird.
It is. So if there's nothing else in this room, though...
There is a column in the... Stop doing that, me.
Yeah, you! Stop doing that!
There is a central pillar that is supporting the roof, and a large, ornate wooden spiral staircase that curls upwards.
Are we heading up?
Yeah.
Then up we go.
Boop-a-doop-boop.
Whee!
Jaghol, stop being on the outside of the room. Caelynn, you get into the room as well.
I'm sorry, I'm still drawing.
Don't worry, you slightly merged into the wall.
Perfect.
Furnishings in this room include a table and a 25-foot tall wooden cabinet. There is the staircase that you currently are on that descends down into the Hall of Masks and also continues upwards into the upper levels.
Continue up or investigate this?
Let's investigate it. I think we should just try at least just find what any kind of evidence of some things.
And we enter the room.
Sean,
Yes.
as your draconic form enters the room, 1 minute.
One.
One minute. 1 minute. It's an odd sensation because you are not used to being in a form that doesn't rely solely on sight to see. You see, and nobody else does.
Motherfucker!
There are two shimmering forms that just appear on your draconic infravision. And one of them is coming towards you, and the other is going towards Jaghol at the moment.
Then I just kind of yell out, invisible things, to Jaghol in particular.
Sean, the one attacking you, misses horribly as he rolled an 8.
Only 10 more and he would have hit me.
Yeah. Against Jaghol, however, he rolls a 24.
Which does hit him.
Which does hit him. And so...
Exactly.
I'm assuming.
Itchy foot. Itchy foot.
Itchy.
If you guys would be so kind, it is now time to roll initiatives.
No.
Oh, okay.
A second.
I shall roll the initiative for the dragon, which is a +0 to it, so a 2. Whole 2. 2, John.
Well done.
You may need to add me on manually.
Apparently I do.
If I click the initiative button, I presume it would roll actually Fenthwick's initiative. So.
So Jaghol goes first. And Jaghol can't see his opponent right now because it's invisible.
Does he have anything that can make it a little more visible?
Does he? That is a good question.
I think, I'm not sure actually. I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't remember.
He does not.
Oh, well.
He does, however, have Guardian of Faith. What does that do? That sounds like fun. No, that's not what I want. Don't want that.
You don't want that at all.
Don't want that. Don't want that one.
No, I don't want that.
Oh, no, wait, he does. He has this. Okay. What if I press this button?
What if you press that button,
Oh,
John?
that does nothing. Never mind. That button doesn't do anything, but does this button?
False alarm. False alarm.
This one. Booyah.
He's now concentrating on himself.
Yes, he's now concentrating on Jaghol. It's a very intense thing to concentrate on yourself. So it's a 20-foot cube, so he can get one of them. Can he?
If you cast it, like, in between them.
Okay, yeah, then he does that, because that's sensible. Any creature within the area when the spell is cast, if it fails a dex saving throw. So, Sean...
Dex saving throw for a dragon, 15.
That is a number that is good enough.
It is a number that is good enough. Huzzah!
Sadly, my invisible stalkers rolled a 15 and a 16, which is also numbers that are good enough. So he goes, "This will make them visible. Never mind."
Shit.
So he will, as a bonus action, their bonus action, he will cast Spiritual Weapon. And he knows that there is one close to him, so he will make a Spiritual Weapon attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Which is a 14, which just hits.
Well then.
So he cast that at level what? Oh god. Oh god.
As high as humanly possible.
That might be difficult.
Does he have no spells left by any chance?
He has. Oh poop. One level 2 spell slot left.
Well then.
Might need to take a nap after this, guys.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6 points of force damage. As the tankard just slams down on the invisible stalker. And then it's both the invisible stalkers' turns.
Because I thought, hey, why not we both roll exactly the same?
So Sean, that's a 19 and a 20 to hit.
I believe both of those hit.
Yes. So that's 20 points of bludgeoning damage as it just slams.
99.
Oh boy. Meanwhile, over with Jaghol. He rolled a 15 and a natural 20. Oh dear.
Oh fuck.
So that's 17 points of damage. Go away, Fairy Fire. He's okay-ish. Slightly.
Kinda.
He's not great. His health is not changing right now on the there we go. Roll. He failed. The fairy fire that lit nothing disappears.
Oh no, say it ain't so.
You will not go. Caelynn.
Mm-hmm.
It is your go. Invisible enemies are currently threatening Jaghol and a giant dragon that is normally Fenthwick.
No, I got to here. Actually, no, I'm gonna get to here. Advantage.
You don't have advantage.
just straight roll.
It is a straight roll because they're invisible. You can't actually see them.
I'm gonna try and great club it. But no. Does that? No.
That
Or is it just not hit?
does not hit.
God damn it.
Fenthwick.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm going to try and smack the shit out of this one.
Okay. You get 3 attacks as a young dragon.
So I'm going to pull this shit. Where the fuck is it? So I make 2 claws.
Yeah.
So I shall try to claw him first. Is it straight roll because I can?
You can see him, so yes.
Yeah. So 23 to hit.
That will hit.
I shall roll the damages as they come. So a claw is
2d6 plus 6.
2d6 plus 6. There's 18 damage.
Nice.
Hell.
Just mighty claw.
And then
The anguish of Briar.
That's a natural 20.
That is. So roll me 4d6 plus 6.
4d6 plus 6. That's 20 damage to him. Not as impressive as I was hoping.
It could be better, but it's still pretty good.
And then I shall bite him, which is still a plus 10 apparently.
Yep.
So that's 14.
That will just hit. He's just trying to move out of the way with all of the wounds that you've inflicted on him, and he just can't quite do it.
That is a 12 damage bite.
Plus another 1d6.
Isn't it 1d6? Oh yeah, I did that wrong.
It is 2d6 for the 2d6. No, wait, that's not d6 at all. It's 2d10 plus 6.
Yeah,
and then
did that completely wrong.
you did
I
that.
shall re-roll the entire thing then.
Yeah, just do that. I'll give him back the 12 hit points he just lost.
So the bite is 2d10 plus 6.
2d10 plus 6 plus another d6.
Plus another d6.
So that's 15 points of piercing damage from your teeth. And then
d6. 10.
It's just the straight d6, so it's 4.
No, sorry.
But it is you just kind of breathe a little bit of fire.
I'm so fiery like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that's my turn, I believe.
Okay. It is now Jaghol's go again.
I would recommend Jaghol does lots of healing on himself.
Jaghol would love to do lots of healing on himself.
Actually, he can't, can he? Fuck.
See previous statement. Jaghol will cure wounds at level 1 on himself, which gives him 8 points of health back. 8 healings. And then as a bonus action, he will take another swipe with his magical tankard. Which is still here. And swings and just shatters the ground. The very wounded invisible stalker in front of you, Sean, is this is his character sheet.
That is his character sheet.
Rolls an 11 and a 25 to hit.
The 25 does hit.
So he swings once and just...
Excuse me.
Bless you.
What was it? What was damage?
So it's 9 points of damage as he slams his fist into you.
9 damage. I'm on 90 health.
Then the invisible stalker between Caelynn and Jaghol will swing at the both of them. So that is a 19 to hit Jaghol and a 26 natural 20 to hit Caelynn again.
What is with this one?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But he rolled 12 for both damages, so you both take 12 points of damage.
Wow.
Wait.
Jaghol at 9 health right now.
I think I help. Why am I getting a con?
You were concentrating on Detect Magic at the end of last session, but it has gone away. Ignore it.
Ignore the concentration. Ignore.
Caelynn.
Oh, there. So.
I didn't catch any of
Like
that.
about it. I'm sleepy. Leave me be.
You're going to lightning bolt it.
Yeah, actually no. It's a straight.
It's a straight line for lightning bolt.
That means I'm gonna get hit with Jaghol, so I'm just gonna use Burning Hands on him.
That's a cone. If you move to here, or here, you can just move so that lightning bolt will go straight through the invisible stalker.
Okay. That's lightning.
Let's see if he can take that saving throw. The answer is no.
30 lightning damage right up his.
There's just a massive explosion of lightning as... did that roll it right? I'm just going to double check that. Yeah, that did. Cool. Lightning just explodes out of the end of Caelynn's hand and just through the invisible stalker, and the wall behind the invisible stalker explodes. Fenthwick.
I'm going to kill this motherfucker! 12?
That misses.
12?
Still misses.
17?
That one hits. So just two claws slam into the ground on either side of him as he just, like, stalks out of the way.
2d10 plus 6, 24. Bitey bite damage with... fucking hell. And 2 fire damage.
He is still alive.
And then I am going to... basically... I know it's going to invoke an attack opportunity, but I'm going to move a little bit this way to try and intend to make this thing that's attacking the other two feel threatened enough to maybe try and get to me, but it's unlikely.
So that's a 25 to hit.
25 does hit.
So that's 13 bludgeoning damage. As you move away, it slams its fist into you again.
Has to be an odd number, doesn't it?
It does, it does. It's annoying that way.
So minus 13 is 77. I've got left.
Jaghol's turn. He will attempt the healing himself again.
Like clerics had like a very weak healing spell they could just use as a cantrip. But
he is gonna cure wounds on himself at level 1. He didn't roll well at all.
Didn't.
That is 3 points of healing. He is then going to make another attack with the spiritual weapon, which does hit this time.
That is a reasonable amount of damage this time.
7.
Well, I just realised I said reasonable amount of damage when I meant reasonable hit.
The invisible stalker. This one will chase Sean down.
Arm ripped.
That is a 20 and a natural 1 as its second fist poof, slams into your claw. And it's, the first one deals 12 points of damage.
Awkward fucking number again. Minus 12. 65.
It is the other guy's turn. So one fist into Caelynn. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh, fuck's sake.
The other slam into Jaghol, that is a 21 to hit.
This is not a natural fucking 20 again.
That's
Do I lose?
6 points from you and 9 from Jaghol, so he is on 3. Caelynn.
I'm going to go and turn my light on because I can't see shit.
Same thing.
Okay.
Can I still cast its level 3? No, wait, hang on a minute. I still got to do spells, right?
You have level 4, 5, and 6 spell slots free.
I'll do lightning bolt and then possibly shocking grasp afterwards, I think.
Or you can do lightning bolt at level 6 if you want to.
Level 6?
No, we leveled up. We've unlocked level 6 spells.
So I'll do like
You've broken up there, Tanny.
you're both broken up. We're all broken here. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do lightning bolt at level 6 spell,
Yep.
and then I'll do shocking grasp after.
Cool.
Hey.
Roll it. So that is he fails his dex. He's dexterous, but he's rolling poorly. So that is 27 plus 14 is a number that is higher than that. That is 42?
That's 41.
41.
42.
Oh, not 412.
41.
So that's...
And then I'll do shocking.
And then shocking grasp. That is a hit.
Ooh, I accidentally pressed too much.
18.
You just feel him dissipate.
He doesn't.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Fenthwick.
Hello.
There's a little annoying invisible thing beneath you.
I'm going to try and smack the shit out of it because I don't really want to use my flame breath in this enclosed space.
In this very wooden room.
28 to hit.
That will hit.
So that is... Just scroll up quite a ways. 2d6 plus 6.
2d6 plus 6, yes.
11.
Cool. You slam one claw.
23 to hit next time.
That will also hit.
Smacky poo, 50.
You slam the claw down and he just dissipates.
Fuck these bastards.
Jaghol just...
Bleeds.
I agree. Ow. That really sucks.
If possible,
Yes.
this is slightly cheaty, but fuck it. I would like to dissipate polymorph. Don't bother getting rid of my token because I'm going to turn straight back into it.
Okay.
I'm going to drop polymorph, and then I'm going to cure wounds him as high as I can without it affecting with my steed. So I do it at 3rd level. So I shall heal him for
19.
19.
He looks... This is just more proof that Lathander has abandoned me.
He hasn't abandoned you.
If he hasn't abandoned me, why can't I even heal myself? And also, why am I putting in negative healing? It should
I don't know. It's like someone is just controlling you poorly.
I don't know. It's been a long week. Long 20 minutes.
But whatever you do, Jaghol, just don't lose faith over this.
I need to
realize this is me talking, and I am willing to kill everything in this place. But don't lose faith. Like, just clap him on the shoulder and just give him a little bit more healing, and then turn back into a red dragon. So back up to 119.
And he is back up to 28 out of 68.
Up, tiddly up.
You guys climb another level. And you're now on this map. And this map... this is a very nobly designed bedroom. The mattress is the softest down. The bed's wooden frame is inlaid with gold tracery and gemstones. The chamber's conical roof reaches an apex 60 feet above your heads. Hanging from the rafters is a merry-go-round made up of 7 stuffed Pegasi hanging from a ring-shaped track made of steel, which turns so that the winged horses glide overhead in a continual counterclockwise direction.
Well, this is a lovely bed. Can we have a search for anything? See if there's
Make me a perception check.
So that's... Oh, Jesus.
Plus 8 for you.
8 for me.
Yeah, well... 12.
Well,
Yeah, Fenthwick.
Yeah.
Draconic Fenthwick.
Yeah.
You, as everybody searches around the room, you find the headboard of the bed. There is a hidden compartment. And you just delicately open it. And inside is a small chest with covered in gemstones made of gold with platinum filigree.
I kind of just grip it between my 2 talons, and I pull it out, and I plop it on the floor.
I go over to him.
Found something.
It's a chest.
Is there a way I can open it?
It doesn't seem to be actually hinged. It's just like a model chest.
I don't like Discord tonight. It's really for me today.
Yeah, it's being shit.
I can barely hear any of you guys. Like just like on and off.
Being a shitty old shit. That's what it's being. So, I don't know what to make of this. It's something to investigate at a later time.
Maybe.
You guys also find within the room a freestanding mirror with an electrum frame and a 3-fold wooden privacy screen carved to look like trees with glowing leaves made of thinly pressed gold and platinum.
I think we found the leader of this castle's chamber.
Yeah, this sounds like.
I'm assuming all the other bedrooms we found throughout this have been like nowhere near.
Yeah, none of them have been anywhere near this nice.
Yeah, this is definitely her place at the top.
What was her name? Sensuri or whatever her name
I
was.
don't give a shit.
Either way, there doesn't seem to be anything else in this tower.
I still haven't seen how we control this castle.
Well, there was that building in the middle of the garden.
That must be it.
Down, diddly down.
Let's get back down now. I think this is the only time. This is the only time we can. Is that how far we can go? Yeah.
There is no more up.
Whee!
You guys head back down.
So,
Did you want to explore the room with the invisible stalkers in? Now that the invisible stalkers aren't in it.
I think at least Fenthwick would be in the mind of, if we just clear this fucking place out, we
Explore it at your leisure.
Yeah. And if everyone else is with that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
We just need to find how the fuck to control this place first.
So there's a big door, which you open.
There's a big old door and I kick it the fuck open.
Floating 10 feet above the floor in the middle of this circular room is an orb that looks very much like the one that Zethros used to control his tower.
Well, looks like we found it.
The inside wall of this room is painted with a lavish mural of a cloud giant city made up of dozens of floating cloud castles, made like interconnected cloud castles. And the ceiling of the room is domed and made up of overlapping shells of thin black metal with glowing shards of crystal set into the star-shaped sockets. Make me an intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Yes. And anybody who sees the ceiling can do this.
Intelligence check. So it's a +0 for a fucking dragon.
Where is everyone? There it is.
Caelynn, try an intelligence check.
9.
If only I wasn't a dragon, I'd have better intelligence.
Ah, it's a shame. No, you don't work out. You don't see this.
You just see, ooh, pretty ceiling.
Pretty ceiling. It overlapping shells of thin black metal with glowing shards of crystal set into star-shaped sockets. And floating 10 foot off of the ground is an orb.
I approach the orb tentatively. Sneaky. Snacky. Snoo. Sneaky. Has anything in the room changed or been set off?
Nope.
Then that's alright then. Then, I don't know, I touch the orb?
Okay. Get that off the screen real fast.
You immediately die.
You're just dead.
Yeah, we're dead.
So this is a... As you touch it, this is a hollow 7-foot diameter sphere of thin, polished mithril. There is a large rune. Do you read Dethic?
Dethic.
Dwarven.
Well,
We have a dwarf with us.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Also, I think Gnomish is technically made up of Dwarvish, but I wouldn't know exactly how to read it.
Between the two of you, this is a rune of cloud.
Yeah.
As soon as you touch it, you know that you can... you know how high off the ground the castle is.
Holy fuck, we're high.
And you can move it. It takes you an action to cause the castle to move.
So I bring it to a halt first of all. Is there any way I can get the navigation orb to move lower? Like closer to the ground.
It literally just says it levitates 10 feet off the ground.
So it's a high motherfucker.
Yeah.
We need to invest in some sort of scaffolding to get up to this thing.
We need a platform.
Yep. But that's a mild point.
So the castle doesn't slam to a halt, but it does come to a gradual stop.
I'm taking is that we've cleared this castle, or do we want to do the rounds and make sure?
well,
Either way,
one of us can. Yeah. We've got the place to ourselves now.
either way, there are no more giants. Seemingly.
I think we should head back.
Where would you like to go?
Water deep.
Okay, Sean.
Yes.
What is... I'm going to say make... All of you make perception checks to work out where you are.
Perception.
I will... Yeah, okay.
10.
That's the invisible stalker. They're not going to make perception checks for you.
Huh? I know exactly where we are. If only you hadn't killed me.
Jaghol looks out and down.
Oh, excuse me.
And he points out to you two. There's a range of hills below you. I recognize that. Used to be a dwarven civilization there. It's the Somber Hills.
Somber Hills. Okay, that's a landmark.
That,
Didn't we have to go near there to get to Hawk's Nest or wherever the hell it was? No, that wasn't it.
No, the Somber Hills. That means we're near Red Larch.
Red Lock. Wait, I was told by this. Was I by prior?
You and Fenthwick definitely have both been told. I think, in fact, the entire party has been told that is where Briar came from.
That's where Briar's from.
We're going there. If anyone has any objections, let it be known.
I have no objection. Tanny may wish to object now or not, I don't know.
Nope.
Then I put this... I put this hunk of castle on a course toward it, but not like... But I'm going to keep an eye out to make sure we can stop it before we get there to not cause a panic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way towards, but close to Red Larch.
Yeah.
Are you going to land the castle?
No.
No.
I don't think we should. I think we can keep it in the air and just go about our day. And I can make you guys fly, of course. I mean, we got stuff for that.
I mean, during this time, I presume we could have a short rest too.
Yes.
So, Draggy Dragon would have disappeared.
Oh yeah, I need to do that, don't I? Fenthwick. There's a bang.
I can't find my phone. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, combat. Stop happening, combat.
God damn it, combat.
Stop combat.
No combat.
When I
Back.
tell you to stop
Back.
combat, you stop combat. So you're hovering above Red Larch. I'm just going to grab this book that is conveniently located near here.
That's like a bunch of rocks around during that rest, wasn't there?
Yes.
Is it possible that I could have made like a little pile to lead up to, so at least you could kind of like reach your hand to it?
Yes.
While I was in dragon form, because then we can move things easier.
I will allow that, and also... no, wait, I don't have any spell slots, and he doesn't have the spells. That might be a thing that Fenthwick can reshape stone.
I can... control... I have various stone-making doobry firkins.
Jaghol will also start to get out stone carver's tools and just tink 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 tink.
I do have a stone shape. It's relatively... it's not very good spell. But either way, I have things that can shape stone to some degree.
So you pile up some rocks and use a shape stone to just reform it into a comfortable platform to get up to the orb.
So I don't have to be polymorphed as a dragon or a giant every time we want to go on.
And Jaghol just has his little chisel, and he's just... And he just works away for... He works away for pretty much the whole hour of the short rest. And below you, you look out from over the castle, and for about a mile or so outside of the town, there is cultivated farms, and the hills are partitioned into fields and pastures. And then beyond that mile, you can just see miles of hills and woods and green land.
Well, we have the names, and we have names to look for. They need to know.
It's quite Caelynn is still that way. arrived here, to be honest with you.
Pardon?
Quite coincidental that we've arrived here.
Well, I mean, your husband's tribe is fairly nearby, and I don't think this thing's been moving very quick.
Could you make me another quick perception check, please?
Another quick perception check.
I will give you advantage on this one, actually, because it's nice. It's a nice, clear day.
Advantage, because it's a nice clear day. Thank you, nice clear day. 10, apparently.
Never mind.
Better. That's a better one.
You can see just on the outskirts of town, like, you can see the town spread out below you, a little bit of a distance off, and then a little bit away from it, you can see a homestead, a farmhouse, and there is just a plume of black smoke trailing up into the sky.
Oh?
That's a bit coincidental.
Thick black smoke at a slight angle.
Something burning. Something.
Right, should we
I just
go?
have a horrible feeling we need to go there right now.
Yeah.
Jaghol comes out covered in stone dust.
Do we leave Briar here or take her with us?
She's safe in the castle.
I mean, Maud is protecting her, so...
Yeah, safe in the car.
I like to say that Fenthwick will quickly, like, run downstairs and tell Maud what to do, and then run back up. Because otherwise, he may worry.
Jaghol will turn to you, Caelynn.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We arrived to... I don't know. She's a little bit hesitant. She's not feeling very well, so she's kind of not focused at the moment.
Well, you need to go.
She just like leans, like sits down for a bit and just relax, trying to for a bit.
Okay, so Fenthwick, you rush downstairs. Jaghol's everywhere. Maud is just stood at the doorway to the room.
Just tell him that we've arrived at Red Larch. We've not cleared the entire castle, but there doesn't seem to be any giants, at the very least.
That is good.
And because we're near Red Larch, we thought we'd try and find some of Briar's family, considering we're here. And appears to be a burning building there as well, which is a little bit coincidental, and I'm not liking it.
No.
But I'm intending on going down there regardless. Caelynn isn't feeling very great. Usually she doesn't seem to be.
I have some thoughts on what that might be.
Do you want her to stay here, or do you want us? Are you happy for her to go?
It is up to her.
I leave it up to her.
If she wishes to stay, she is welcome to.
Then I tell her that, but I thought I'd let you know we're going to be heading down.
Appreciate it. I will be here. I will stay with Briar.
Thank you.
Do what you have to do.
I toddle back upstairs. God, there are a lot of stairs up here.
There's a lot of stairs up there.
Anyway, are we all heading down, or do you want to stay here, Caelynn, or...
I'll come with you.
Okay.
And
How are
just mainly
how are you
quick.
getting down?
I mean, I
Like
can use shape if rather than Caelynn wasting like lots of spell slots where she can only like if she. I think at the same time with like flying, it's like a multiple person thing anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah, fly effects.
I think it's like 5 people are standard, or am I wrong? I could be wrong.
Might be a bit too many. I don't remember. Let me have a look.
Possibly.
Fly effects. 1 person by standard,
Ah,
and 1 additional person per spell slot you cast it at over 3rd level.
so I can turn into a big enough thing to be able, like, at least be able to carry Jaghol, because that's how we got up here. So I don't want her to waste spells. She doesn't have to. Excuse me.
Take care, buddy.
Well, Jaghol will come over and stand next to you.
Stop. You don't need to bother with a token. I'll just turn into like a giant raven or something. And fly to the far.
And Caelynn, do you spend a 3rd level spell slot to fly there yourself?
Yes.
You Superman style fly off the roof.
We need to invest in a cape for you.
Or as Caelynn hears that,
Oh,
Only time we fucking used it since.
you guys, and about it takes you a little while to get down to the ground. You're quite high up in the castle, so as not to cause a panic. And it's a little bit away from where you started from. But you land at a ranch. And it looks like it looks like a cross between a regular ranch and Helm's Deep from The Lord of the Rings. Every able-bodied person is bolstering defences that look like they've been hastily made. They're putting crenellations along the roof. They're stockpiling weapons.
It looks bad, is what you're saying to us.
It doesn't look great. You can see a number of human farmers, as well as halflings, humans, dwarves, a number of multiple races. There are a couple of elves in the mix.
And they're all hastily making defense. It's just this one farmhouse.
There are a number of farmhouses, but there is one ranch where everybody is currently working. There look to be, as you fly down over it, a number of ruined homesteads that appear to have been the target of whatever attacks are happening over the previous days and weeks, and this is the line at the moment.
Okay. So I'm going to be flying down carrying my claws. And I shall plump him down. Not like right in among them all, because otherwise I might pack, but like outside.
So you just land on the edge.
Yeah.
Jaghol.
And I land next to, and I think I'll probably then revert to the normal regular gnome.
The giant raven form of Fenthwick just back into regular form of Fenthwick. I'm just going to switch back over to this because we don't have a battle map at the moment. I'm just going to take Talon away as well.
Felt pretty good to be flying.
It did. And then Caelynn. Does Caelynn also land with Fenthwick and Jaghol, or?
Yeah. Yes. She pukes.
She does a 3-point superhero landing and then just. Bleh.
Huh.
That
I'm good.
Hello.
Are you sure?
Don't look good.
It's probably I ate. Plus I'm probably it's a big combination, you know.
Oh, excuse me. So, we've got a little fortress on the make here, so let's see what's happening.
A human farmer, late teens, maybe early 20s at a push, is the first one to stop working and notice your approach.
Bitches? No, he doesn't say that.
Who are you?
Well, a couple of strangers to your town. Notice you're building a fort.
We have to. The orcs have been stepping up their attacks recently.
The orcs?
There's a tribe of orcs. They've been wiping out the farms. It's been a tough few weeks.
It's not the orcs I'm thinking of, am I? Is it?
No, it's too far away from Maud's family.
Okay.
What tribe is it? Do you know?
We've not been able to ask. They burn farms.
Later, yeah. Okay.
No survivors. Their leader is obsessed with fire and flames.
Oh.
Hey, Benny, is that you?
Through the fire and the flames, they do carry on.
Yeah, definitely, totally. God, I love that song. Time to play it again when I get the chance.
Fenthwick pulls out a guitar and just like fucking slash.
If you are here to help, any and all such help is greatly given.
Sure.
I mean, we are here to help. We can help. There's no issue of that. But also, we are looking for some people.
Who are you looking for?
In particular, a Jonquil, a Heather, and possibly a Mora.
I can't say I know them personally, but
they are people of this town.
They would probably reside in Red Larch itself. We're a little bit on the outskirts here, and I don't get to go into town much myself.
But you heard possible names.
Yes.
That's a start, but
Yeah, it is definitely.
You sort it out first.
It would be appreciated.
She wouldn't want us leaving yet. What can we do?
Yes, just get this lot done.
Set up defences, prepare for this evening. This is the next on their line of attacks.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
They will, about an hour after night falls, they will come here in great numbers. If you've flown out of the sky, then you are probably more powerful than anybody that we have here.
Well,
Maybe that one guy.
one guy.
A halfling.
Halfling?
Bookish sort. He's, I think he is inside.
Well, either way, we need as many powerful people as we can. And obviously, not to say none of you will be helpful, you'll all be very helpful.
We'll do what we can.
Is still a halfling then?
He's in the forge at the moment.
Okay.
Then he points you over to one of the buildings between the house and the barn.
Well, let's get a move on. Let's go and see this guy, because he's probably going to be the one who we're going to rely on the most.
Tanny,
Yeah.
do you want to describe...
Yeah, that's right, Tanny. Welcome to our world of having to voice two characters at the same time.
Do you want to explain whom they see as they approach the forge?
A lovely little halfling, somewhat of a little ginger, red-headed nut, tiny, can't sort of keep constantly talking, just far from trying to figure out plans. He's like, okay, this bit, no, not that bit, just maybe, no. Yes, you guys over there, do this, you can do this. And you just see him running around, and he completely noticed you guys. He said, okay, you guys seem new. I don't remember you being around here. Wait.
Hi.
You must be the halfling that the guy over there told us about. Halfling, my name is Milo. Milo Tiefley, at your service. But I'm afraid I can't stand up talk. We need to, sort out the situation. If you're able to be any helpful, that'd be perfect. I could help you out if you need, but we gotta help this place out first. So
Well, that's why we come down here.
Okay. Well, what do you guys do then? What do you do?
Fenthwick, Fizzlebang, Druid of the Circle of the Moon.
Druid, huh? Haven't seen you around for a long time. Especially your kind. What about you? What about you, pointing at Jaghol?
I'm a cleric. I worship Lathander, the great religion. Or at least I think.
Yeah, so, can you... Well, yeah, right.
It's been a tough day.
We've had, yes, it's been tough.
He brushes stone dust off himself.
Oh, that's perfect. I mean,
I will do what I can.
Perfect. You, tall, giant woman. Excuse me.
Tall, giant woman.
What's your name? My name's Caelynn. I am a sorcerer. Chronic sorcerer, actually. That's so awkward. Okay, Kay. I'll just call you Kay because I can't be asked to do small, long words. Kay, Fen, and Jaghol. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, as you know, I'm called Milo. Milo, nice to meet you all. Okay,
Yes.
alright, God, now I've just lost the chain of my thought. Thank you. I need to go back. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the guy again. And I need to.
Just very tempting to have a dimensional shimmer and have Marden and Torin just show up as well.
Wait.
What the hell are you? Where the fuck am I? Why am I, Fenthwick? Why am I here? And what's this thing?
Hey, I need to.
I don't know.
Something in Discord.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say he's here.
Okay.
Do you want me to voice this one, or do you want to take over that one as well?
Voice him a bit, actually, guys. Where's
Okay.
Where's Eric? I can't seem to find him. He's all over the place right now. Guys, this guy's even worse than me.
Milo, calm down. I'm over here.
Where did you go, you freaking stupid ranger?
I was preparing defences out by the barn.
Again. Right, have you done anything?
For the sake of everybody else, a ginger blue furbolg, gingered-haired, blue-skinned furbolg lumbers up with a calm saunter for a 7-foot-tall creature.
Precious boy, I call him. Precious boy.
Milo, calm down.
Caelynn just shocks up, like, holy fucking shit. Eric!
Caelynn!
What are you doing here? I thought you'd be back in Waterdeep with your...
Well, you know, guild life. I've been trading out with Red Larch. This accent's going all over the place.
It is.
I don't know where I'm from anymore.
I shall not question.
I'm from all of the places. I go all over.
Okay, what is the full major situation here? Like, we got the whole org situation. Has anything been... This is Caelynn saying this.
There's a new leader amongst the orc tribe. He believes very heavily in, well, fire and death.
Fire.
Burning everything.
Okay.
Man after my own heart. Anyway,
So we need something to be fireproof, I'm assuming.
yes. Does he seem to show any sign of being damaged by fire, or has he got something?
No, he's burnt all over, but he's, I don't know where I'm from now. Sounds like I may have gone Indian.
You may have gone to Jamaica, I think.
I'm somewhere in the West Indies.
Either way,
This is why I don't do accents, guys.
Hey, at least trying. Maybe I could try a bit of this. I mean, I could do this accent, but I don't think it's either Scottish or Irish. Give it
He's got burns all over, but he's, they don't seem to have slowed him down.
Maybe we should try some other kind of gigantic spells or anything.
He'll be here soon enough with the rest of his tribe.
I mean, realistically speaking, we could have done with the rest before we did this. But
Unfortunately, he won't give you that.
I realise that, but I mean, how long is it until nightfall?
Eric looks up into the sky and sees you've got a few hours, maybe 3 or 4.
He can't, like, Caelynn kind of does, like, you know, when you put your hand over your cheek, like, yeah, whispering, like, hey, this kind of situation. He kind of, she does the same thing towards Fenthwick. Like, he used to be the scout in the army. He was pretty good at it.
I did. That's where I met this one.
Have you, wait, hey Eric, have you had anything from Romad recently? Maybe you might have heard anything about it?
Not for a little while.
God damn it.
Last I heard, he was heading off to Chult.
He was.
Damned foolish quest, if you ask me, but I'm Welsh now.
Yeah.
You got a bit of Welsh now, but I think I got an accent right here now.
Damn foolish quest, if you ask me. He's always been a little headstrong, that one.
Well, you know he wasn't stable at the time either.
No.
Could have let his sister take. You know him. He couldn't let his sister go along like this way. Okay, look, we're here to help. Just tell us what you need. We'll do.
After
Is
nightfall.
Yeah.
About an hour after nightfall. This new tribe of orcs, about 30 or 40 of them, will come from over there. And he indicates towards the burning husks of, or smoking husks of buildings, away from the town.
I like the chat right now. I'm just screaming.
We need to mount a defense. If we can take him down, the rest of the tribe may.
We'll probably scatter at least until they can find another lead.
Yes. Or if we take enough of them out, the tribe stop being a threat.
Okay.
Oi, daughter, I'm watching you.
Eric adopts Amy, your new dad is Eric now.
And
Milo, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yeah, Milo Teethleaf. At your service. You. What do you? Well, I'm a wizard. This is my staff, and he points out like a little staff that has strippings all over its the wooden staff, symbols. This is my spell book. Doesn't look like a spell book. Well, you don't know. Well, you and your sorcery powers you use with thingies. It's not easy being a wizard and not having the same powers as a sorcerer. Okay. Okay. Sure. Let's get prepped then. No words.
And at this
Guys,
point,
please don't be quiet.
I'm going to call a close to this session. You guys prepare to mount a defense of Dellerman Ranch.
Double Down Farm, yeah.
Fenthwick's farms.
Down on Dapple Down Farm.
We'll be back next time as the defense of the ranch kicks off. We won't be back in 2 weeks as normal, because I'm on holiday.
It's alright for some.
So we're going to take a little bit of a break from STK because I'm going to be away. Because apparently I only ever schedule things, and this works for me and Comic-Con, we only ever schedule things to happen on STK weekend. So what we're going to do is next week is going to be an episode of Tomb of Annihilation, as per normal. The week after, there won't be anything, because I won't be here. I won't say there won't be anything. Jeff is welcome to do a thing, or, somebody can fill up the slack, but I've not actually asked Jeff if he's okay with doing that yet. So, we'll see. And then the week after, which would normally be a Tomb of Annihilation game, will be the next episode of Storm King's Thunder, and then the week after that will be another episode of Storm King's Thunder, so that we get back on our regular 2-weekly schedule. So, next week, Tomb of Annihilation, week after, no game, then 2 episodes of Storm King's Thunder in a row, and then we're back to Tomb of Annihilation.
You all got that?
You all got that written down? If you don't, that's fine. Still tune in. We'll be here for those weekends. We'll have an the events list in the description down below or up on finalbossfight.co.uk. We'll still have the next episode listed there. For now, guys, I will be back tomorrow night with Sean and Michael at the very least. Hopefully also Chris and Jennifer will be there as we continue Sky Factory 4. Wednesday this week, it is Curse of this Vampire Dude.
Hey dudes, do you skateboards?
As Tanny gets back in the DM's chair.
Just so many months.
After a little bit of a break.
Many moons have passed.
Many moons have fucking passed.
So we'll be back with Vampire Times. Friday this week, it is Space Odysseus, the A-Team continues.
Holy shit.
Holy shit balls, it's Gunter time! This is my week to play D&D, it turns out, because I get to play Curse, I get to play Creed in Curse on Wednesday, and Gunter in Space Odysseus on Friday.
All of it.
It's all me, all of the role-playing. Yay! Happy fun times.
John all the time.
Next Sunday, it'll be Tomb of Annihilation, and hopefully I'll be joined by Sean and Tanny and other people as well.
It would be helpful.
I don't know. It's kind of fun to have this very small and intimate group, but it is nice to have other friends also. But we'll be back with Tomb of Annihilation as you guys attempt to take a long rest within the confines of the tomb. We'll see how that goes.
It's going to turn out great.
And then
Drinking more of that fucking water, you're fine.
that was literally the worst result possible from the water. Actually, to be fair, the worst result would have been more than enough hit points to kill you, at which point you just turn to dust. But we won't get into that. For now, guys, we'll see you real soon. Bye!
Bye.
Oh, God.